Hi everyone, today I will tell you about five short conversations between the man and the woman. And conversation one, and the man told the woman he had a doctor's appointment the day after, and he needed she to reschedule the 10 o'clock meeting. And the woman agreed, and she wanted to know what time did he expect to be back in the office. And the man replied, it had been just a routine checkup, so he didn't think it would take very long. And let's say 11:30. And the woman replied, she would move the meeting to 12 o'clock, and send an email to everyone to let them know. Uh, the conversation too. The man thanks the woman for her calling the tri-state electric company, and he wanted to know how may how may he be how may be how, how may be he how may he be a assistant to her. And the woman replied that she had questions about her bill for that month, and the changes the, the changes seemed higher, but he had not been using any more electricity than usual. And the man said that um, there might have been a rate increase in her area recently, and the man wanted uh, the woman gave him uh, her account number, and he would look into it. And the woman replied, sure, and thanks. It's worth 368 129, and she lived on her road. And the conversation three. As the man wanted to know what time this Alice's birthday dinner start that night, and the woman replied that the reservations were for 7 o'clock, and she had told everyone to be there by 10 to 7. And the man said that okay, and he wanted to know is it worth that an or Italian restaurant on Maple Street. And the woman replied that right, and she advised the man just hit down Main Street, and take a second left and walk 2 blocks, and it's right beside the bank, and she couldn't miss it. Conversation 4. And the man told the woman that he had heard she won a poetry competition, and congratulations. And she must felt quite proud. And the woman said thanks, and she did. It was the tremendous honor to receive, and it was nice to know that other people appreciate her work. And the man wanted to know if is she writing anything at the moment, or is she talking about is she talking a break. And she had just started work on a book of short story, and she was hoping to test a writing workshop that summer. And conversation 5. And the man told the woman that he had been worrying if she could tell him what the charge was for an hour of parking there. And the woman replied, it's worth $7 for the first hour. and $2 for each traditional hour, and mm, the, the man said that was a bit expensive, and he just needed to run into a store for a minute or two, and he only have to pick up new small items. As a government of rice, the man that the place behind the movie theater only changes $3, $3 an hour, and he might want to try over there. Okay, that's all, and thanks for your listening.